in Healthy Life Path TV, we had the owner of HR Consulting, Aline Ayoub, and she talked about branding. On this episode, she will be talking about the steps of developing a brand. Welcome back, Aline.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's a pleasure to be back, actually.
So what are the steps in developing a brand?
There are 7 steps. The first step is self-reflection. Secondly, continuous education. Third is building your marketing strategy. Then you have to build your marketing material. Then we'll talk about networking as the next step, the elevator pitch, and the last step is to remain current.
How does self-reflection help in the process?
It's the foundation actually of developing your brand. Self-reflection is asking yourself, what is your vision? What is your purpose? What are your values? What do you hate? What are you truly passionate about that you would actually spend 24/7 on? What are your top goals in the next 2 years and 5 years? What you want to be known for? And also, and that is something people don't always think about, what you don't want to be known for. Once you uncover your edge, you need to make sure to play it as often as possible in your head.
What do you mean by continuous learning? Is there schooling involved in developing a brand?
Once you actually identify what your areas in need of further development are, you need to develop a plan on how to bridge the gap. And this could mean for some people adding a degree, attending a conference, getting a coach, getting to attend workshops on developing brand. And you also need to continuously benchmark your skills against others in order to actually remain competitive within your field, so that the plan you develop are really representative of what your business is today.
Can you explain what you mean by marketing strategy?
Sure. It's about defining your brand positioning. You do this by asking yourself who you are not, who is your competition, what products you want to develop or what services you want to offer, what differentiates you from others, what is your brand character. Your marketing strategy is your brand positioning. That's what it is, Cheryl.
How does marketing strategy differ from marketing material?
Thanks for asking the question, Cheryl, because a lot of people actually do get confused between marketing strategy and marketing material. As I said before, a marketing strategy is your brand positioning. However, your marketing material is packaging your brand. It's your public image. It's being your brand. Your marketing material will be consistent with how you market yourself. And this brings us back to the 3 C's of personal branding: consistency, clarity, and constance.
What is the benefit of networking?
I'm not sure, Cheryl, if you are a jazz fan, but Art Blakey, which is a legendary jazz musician, he once said, "If you are not appearing, you are disappearing." And this is how strong networking is. Successful entrepreneurs cultivate a network of contacts. You know, our mind wants to categorize our experience. Our mind thinks this way: it's black or white, it's good or bad, you like it or you're not. And what's interesting is that the first impression tend to be surprisingly accurate assessments and stay with us over time. So when you are networking, you are communicating the look and the feel of your brand. No matter how great or how smart you are, you cannot develop your business in silo. If you are not part of the in-the-know crowd of your industry, you will be left out of the opportunities of growing your business.
How relevant is an elevator pitch in the social media era?
More than ever before. There are so many ways now that we can communicate. So the clearer it is, the better it will register with people. People who have mastered pitching, Cheryl, they are selling a lot better than others because they actually recognize that through pitching, they have to actually recognize 4 things. You need to feel the warmth, the emotion, you have to click with the person, and you also need to be capable to tell stories to people. So pitching nowadays, with people not having a lot of time, people running left and right, it's very important that you actually master what your pitching message is when you talk with people about your brand.
And before we end our episode today, what would you like to leave us with?
Start working on your brand. Don't wait. Start now. And start raising awareness and generate interest on yourself and your business.
Thank you, Aline, for joining us on Healthy Life Path TV. And I hope you learned a lot from her about branding and the steps of developing a brand. Thank you so much, Aline.
It was a pleasure, Cheryl, to be here. Thank you for having me.